This is Anna Choi with Mojo Monday. Oh, I don't know why I'm making a trumpet sound. So, for those of you who are new, every Monday you can post right in the post below where it says Mojo Monday and type in any question. I will answer it live on Facebook. Okay, so today we have two, which I'm excited about. You can see from shout out for Tara and for Karen. Thank you for participating. So Tara asks, for those of us who are more subdued, how can we express our enthusiasm authentically? Great question. So we'll start there. So Tara, I know you a little bit from long past, and I found my passion for being in front of the camera and vlogging like late in the game. I I literally, I don't know why, I just come alive when I'm staring at a little green light. um, and that's just me. So the short answer is find your passion that you could talk forever about. And for me, I love answering business questions and energy questions, um, and can be of service there. But if you don't have to be on camera, meaning if you're someone who's like petrified of the camera, which I will be honest, I just never was. Like I felt at home. I feel at home in front of the camera, like it's my buddy, like it's therapeutic almost for me. So I don't know why that is. And I've always loved speaking. I've never been afraid to speak, and I've been speaking since I was like 12 in front of an auditorium of like 800 people. So that's just my unique gift, and it's also the marketing strategy that I've chosen for myself to really, share what I do in the world to serve people. But yours might be writing, or yours might be, I actually love writing too, but, or it might be, just one-on-one interactions, uh, just interacting with people online or calling them up, sending them stuff in the mail, who knows, right? So if you can, find what gives you passion as well as the channel with which you love to express oneself, then that's when your natural enthusiasm will authentically show up. And you just have to play around and experiment. And so you can do a little exercise where you kind of do an audit on what were the times when I felt most alive and expressed. And then take a look at those, like come up with 3 or 5 when you're like super happy or just yourself. And then take a look at who is around you, what venue, what way was that being delivered, and that'll give you some clues to practice experimenting which way of expressing what you're passionate about works. And then for your passion, I think most people are pretty aware, but if you're not, just make a list of all the things that make you happy, that you love doing, and then see which ones apply to business, and then pick those, right? So I know you do essential oils, so how do you, sorry, I have like some hair here. How do you if is it the wellness side, is it the smelling side, is it the feeling beautiful, is it the what part of it do you love, and then express that topic. Okay, so hopefully that gives you some direction and clarity. Next is from Karen, how do you decide which tasks to do first when they all seem important? I love this question because it's one that we all deal with. So especially when you're starting out your business, a lot of times you can't tell like what's a big deal or not. If you're in the situation, which most people are, a lot, I can't say all, but if you need to make money, like in your business, because some people, believe it or not, like, well, if you're a hobby business and you're just doing it for fun, you might just want a big following. You have other metrics for success. So I call them KPIs, key performance indicators. What is your key performance indicator? I'm going to assert it's money because we had a conversation, so I kind of know that. So for those of you out there where you want to make money, as obvious as this sounds, that's going to be your key priority. What are the things that actually make you money? Now, in the beginning, you may not know what actually makes you money. So, like working on a logo or your website or doing lots of coffee meetings might occur like those are revenue generating actions when in fact they may not be. So, maybe the question is more then how can I distinguish between what's a revenue generating action or not? So, if the action is going to directly lead versus indirectly lead to new business, then it's more revenue generating than if you did not have, than if you're not. Sorry, I just saw someone joined and got distracted. I can't see who, but thank you for the one person watching. Anyway, so if you, so the answer to your question of how do you decide which tax to do first is do the revenue generating ones if revenue generation is your number one thing. If you want to be an influencer and you don't care about the money and you just want lots of followers, then you would do the most important tax are the things that forward whatever you are defining success as. So if it's number of followers, then you might do more, posting online or whatever. But for you, with revenue generating, what are revenue generating actions? And then part two is if you don't know what's revenue generating, then you want to just make a list of all the things that you're already doing. And then with a real, put on the hat of a neutral observer and be like, okay, on this list, truly, which things could lead to direct money? Because one, they've already proven that they lead to more money. So for example, doing a webinar and promoting that you then put into your membership, right, could be one thing. Or so direct outreach, things like that, versus figuring out the best brand and logo and website or whatever. Like in the beginning, you just don't need to worry about that. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Okay, all right. I hope that made a difference, and I will post again. So every Monday, just in the morning, put your question, and I will answer it. All right, bye.